Water. Learning about water and its uses. Water is an important natural resource, and we all know the importance of water for life. There is plenty of water in our planet, but the distribution of water on Earth is not uniform. In our day to day life, apart from drinking, we use water for cooking, bathing, washing clothes, etc. In our routine course of life, water plays very important role. We use water for agriculture purposes to grow wheat, rice, pulses, vegetables and many other food items. Water is used in industries for producing almost all the things that we use. So we need water not only for our daily activities but also for producing many things. Where do we get water from? We draw water from a river, spring, pond, well, or a hand pump, or from taps. Have you ever wondered where does water in the taps comes from? Water that we get from tap is also drawn from a lake or a river or a well. About two-thirds of the earth is covered with water. We know that maximum amount of water on earth is stored in oceans. But because of large amount of salts present in this water, it is not possible to use it directly for most applications at home, industry, or in agriculture. Yet, oceans play an important role in supplying the water that we use. Disappearing trick of water. Water disappears from wet clothes as they dry up. Water from wet roads and a few other places also disappears after the rains. Disappearing trick of water is nothing but evaporation. The activity in which water with salt dissolved in it was heated, we found that the water evaporated and the salt was left behind. Water vapors so formed become a part of the air and cannot usually be seen. We also found that heating is essential to convert water into its vapor. Evaporation of water in sunlight and in shade. Let us do a small activity to study evaporation of water in sunlight and in shade. Activity. Take two similar plates. Place one of the plates in sunlight and keep the other under shade. Now, pour equal amount of water in each of the plates. Observe the two plates. The water kept in the sunlight evaporated quickly, whereas water kept in shade took a little more time to evaporate. During the daytime, all the air surrounding us gets heated. This warm air provides heat for evaporation of water in the shade. Thus, evaporation takes place from all open surfaces of water. As a result, water vapor gets continuously added to air. However, evaporation of water is a slow process. During the daytime, sunlight falls on the water in oceans, rivers, lakes, and ponds. The fields and other land areas also receive sunlight. As a result, water from all these places continuously changes into vapor. However, the salts dissolved in the water are left behind. Loss of water by plants. Plants grow everywhere, wherever there is soil. Plants need water to grow. Plants use a part of this water to prepare their food and retain some of it in their different parts. Remaining part of this water is released by the plants into air as water vapor through stomata, just as we lose water through our skin as sweat. This process is called transpiration. Water vapor enters the air through the processes of evaporation and transpiration. How are clouds formed? We will perform a small activity to understand this question. Activity: take a glass half filled with water. Wipe the glass from the outside with a clean piece of cloth. Add small ice into the water. Wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Observe the changes that take place on the outer surface of the glass. The cold surface of the glass containing iced water cools the air around it, and the water vapor of the air condenses on the surface of the glass. The process of condensation plays an important role in bringing water back to the surface of the earth. As we go higher from the surface of the earth, it gets cooler. When the air moves up, it gets cooler and cooler. At sufficient heights, the air becomes so cool that the water vapor present in it condenses to form tiny drops of water called droplets. It is these tiny droplets that remain floating in air and appear to us as clouds. Some drops of water become so heavy that they begin to fall. These falling water drops are what we call rain. In special conditions, it may also fall as hail or snow. Thus, water in the form of vapor goes into air by evaporation and transpiration, forms clouds, and then comes back to the ground as rain, hail, or snow. Summary: water vapor gets added to air by evaporation and transpiration. The water vapor in the air condenses to form tiny droplets of water which appear as clouds. Rain, hail, and snow replenish water in rivers, lakes, ponds, wells, and soil. That is all in this topic. Let us learn about how water is taken back by ocean in our next topic.